Hi and welcome to Pharma Life Education YouTube channel. In the series of biochemistry video, our next topic was regulation of glucose or hormonal regulation of glucose. In this video, we are going to cover how the glucose will be controlled by the hormones in our body. Right. So glucose is a principal unit which will be producing energy. So this has to be controlled, excess or less amount. So this will be done by the hormones. So what are the hormones which will be controlling the glucose? I have divided the hormones into two categories. One is the hormones which will be produced by the pancreas and other apart from pancreas. So the hormones which will be produced from the pancreas are insulin, glucagon, stomatostatin as well as amylin. These are the four hormones secreting by the pancreas. And next hormones was incretins, gastrins, cholecystokinins, epinephrine or adrenaline. These are all the hormones which will be secreting apart from the pancreas, which also controls the blood glucose levels. We will see how it will be happens. So this is the pancreas structure or shape, and this pancreas consisting of different cells: alpha cells, beta cells, delta cells as well as pp cells or f cells. Okay, so this alpha cells, so what is the role of this cells and all? So alpha cells will be producing glucagon, beta cells insulin, delta cells stomatostatin, and f cells or pp cells will be producing pancreatic polypeptides. So what is the role of individual hormones? We will see one by one now. So role of hormones here: whenever you are taking a food, how that food will be absorbed as a glucose, I have explained in carbohydrate metabolism in our previous video. I will be leaving that one in this cards now. Okay, so coming to this one, so once if you are taking a food, that will be entering, that will be converted into glucose and it will be absorbed into the bloodstream like this. So it will be go on increasing like that. After the blood glucose level concentration was increased, now the role of insulin was that will be reducing the level of glucose to the nominal role. So the level of glucose will be reduced by the hormone called insulin. How it will be reducing? I have explained already. Like insulin will be acting as a key and it will be opening the doors of a cell, and the glucose will be entering into the tissues or cells for metabolism. This is how the insulin will be regulating the glucose level or reducing the glucose level in the bloodstream. And what is the role of glycagon? So if the concentration of glucose was less in the bloodstream, then the work of glucagon was to increase the concentration of glucose level in the blood. How? Either by increasing the absorption from the digestion or by the conversion of glycogen to glucose moiety. This is how it will be converting. And next one, the role of stomatostatin. So stomatostatin will be working like an traffic police. So it will be controlling the two hormones called insulin as well as glycagon. So if the concentration of blood glucose level was less, then it will activate glucagon. If the glucose level was more, then it will be acting insulin. So this will be acting as a traffic police in our body and also regulates the digestive system too by controlling the absorption of the glucose from the digestive system. And next one, the role of amylin and incretin. Right, so this is very important. So if you are taking any food, you cannot take throughout as much as you can. You can take a limited amount. So who was regulating the intake of food? The hormone called amylin, which will be secreted along with the insulin from the beta islets of pancreas. So beta cells along with the insulin, it will be producing amylin. So this can also be it will be saying to the brain to stop the intake of food like this. So he was saying that stop, enough, right? In the same way, amylin will be saying to the brain to stop intake of food. So it's more than sufficient, my tummy was full, so you stop taking the food. So who was saying that? Amylin. So incretins was also working on the same principle. So it will be asking the body to stop the intake of food, but in a different function. So the functions of incretin was, it stimulates the insulin secretion. It will stimulate the insulin secretion. And where this incretin will be present? It will be present in the digestive lining. So in the digestive linings we are having a cells, right? So in the cells we are having incretin. So incretin will be secreted from the digestive cells itself, whereas it will be useful for stimulating the insulin secretion and suppresses the glucagon. and it slows the gastric emptying. This is very very important. You cannot have your food continuously, right? So after taking food, it will take 4 hours of time to for complete digestion, or 4 to 8 hours of time for complete digestion. So it will be slowing down, the digestion will be going on, it will be slowing down with the help of the hormone called incretins. So it will be delaying the gastric emptying and also prevents the spike of blood glucose level in our body. And next hormones was gastrin and cholecystokinin. So what is the role of gastrin and cholecystokinin? The simple work for them was it will stimulate pancreas. Based upon our body conditions, it will stimulate pancreas. If I want insulin, that will be producing insulin. If the body requires glucagon, that will be producing glucagon in our body. And next hormone was epinephrine. This can also be called as an anxiety hormone, stress hormone, right? If a person was in a stress, then this hormone will be secreted a lot. This can be called as a stress hormone. And what is the role of this one was this will increases the blood glucose level. So when the blood glucose level was increased, so what happens here? So it will increases the blood glucose level and also it suppresses the insulin. Okay, so this is why if you are in a depression or if you are in stress, then the glucose level concentrations will be more, but the secretion of insulin will be very very less. So it states that increase of stress will leads to failure of pancreas or insulin. So take care about this. If you are in stress, that will be increasing the blood glucose levels, but it will also suppresses the insulin secretion. That is very very dangerous effect, right? So next one, we will see on an overview how this blood glucose will be controlling our body, right? So if there is a blood glucose level, if the concentration of blood glucose level was more increased, then that will be showing effect on pancreas to increase the secretion of insulin, which will be showing effect on the insulin secretion will be showing effect on liver to convert glucose to glucagon. Everyone knows that one, right? What is the pathway? You can comment in our comment section. Conversion of glucose to glycagon, you can comment on your comment section. And next one, if the concentration of blood glucose level was decreased, what happens? That will increases the secretion of glucagon. So what happens? The same thing, that will it will be showing effect on liver and it will be converting glycogen to glucose. So you can say what is the pathway which will be converting from glycogen to glycagon, and we can have a small overview about the different pathways called glycolysis. Which hormone will be showing effect on glycolysis? What hormone will be increases the glycolysis pathway? What hormone will be decreases the glycolysis pathway? So glycolysis means that will be equals to the TCA2. And what hormones will be increases the shows the effect on gluconeogenesis, right? So if you are unable to answer these two questions, it indicates that you have understood the regulation of hormones. Try to answer this one in your comment section. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you have understood the control or regulation of glucose in our body. In the next video, I will be explaining you how the diabetes mellitus will be effective in our body, and how and what are the symptoms and how we can control this diabetes mellitus in our next video. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, comment and subscribe to Pharma Life Education YouTube channel and share the knowledge to all your friends and family. Thank you.